Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. So just put your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers, and we have a fantastic community because of you. Thank you. You are so kind to each other. You're so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down the description box. All the questions are listed out there, and I timestamp them as I go so you can pick and choose what you're interested in. If there is a day when, if you're watching in the afternoon and you're not seeing the timestamps in the red line across the bottom, it may mean that you have to put in a 0.00 before the timestamping, or sometimes it won't show up. So sometimes I'm still fiddling and trying to fix things. So I am trying to give you your timestamping every day. Or watch the live stream back on 1.25 speed. And if you just want to be supportive of the channel, YouTube only counts that you've watched a video if you watch for 30 seconds or more. Just letting you know. Okay, that's it. Oh my goodness. It's very exciting. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right. Oh, we've got so much good stuff. Oh. I want to start though with, I know there was something I had right here for you. I have made the cover. If I'm not on when we hear that Trump is being arrested, I'm going to come on, and I've got the live stream set up. I literally just have to go in and hit the button. But I will put a date on the cover because it's the cover I'll leave up long term. But so I don't have a date on this yet, but I made the cover. You want to see it? You want the sneak peek? Here, let me show you. I think you're going to like this. Put a bunch of different things together, and the cover is that. I thought the small hands were good. Yeah, didn't have to change much for that. Yeah. So anyway, I've got the cover made. And and thank you. And there was where's the other one? I should get a kick out of that. I finished the. You've seen the mugshot, and then I told you I finished the crow and humble pie image. I just have to tilt the text more. But let me show you that. So oh, Cherry, thank you so much. Thank you. Makes a huge difference. Thank you. And I love your name. Anyway. Okay. So this is, I call this Trump crow and humble pie. Yeah. Exactly, Kathy. He's stumbling over the flag. This one I made, but then showed people in the creative sprints in the afternoon the other day, and they were like, "Where's the ketchup?" I mean, you've got the red on the plate, but where's the ketchup? So I had to go make ketchup. Yeah. So Trump, crow, and humble pie. So there's that. And I'll use that. And I'm trying to think what else. I think that's, yeah, because you've like I said, you've seen the you have seen the, what do you call it, mugshot. So okay, so, all right, and we're back. The ketchup on the wall. Yeah, thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, ketchup on the wall. Okay. So this is an overlay. This is those the thing that's shaped like the screen. That's an actual cover. I'll put the date on it and everything. This is called an overlay, and that's why I use StreamYard, because it's the only place I can really do that. It's not StreamYard. Yes, StreamYard. I use StreamYard to do my live streams, because there's really nowhere else you can do overlays. And then the other thing is just a graphic. I don't know. I'm thinking about seeing if there's something else I could make, because then I could create a mug, and I could have like multiple images on it. I could have like the mugshot image. I could have the crow and apple pie. I don't know. Like I need like 3 or 4 images to really. Anyway, I'm working on it. Teresa Ford said, yes, you wanted a McGrift sandwich with a side of lies. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Moranchi. Thank you. Very 80s. Dayglow. Green. Yellow green. It isn't actually yellow. I have ones that are more yellow than this, believe it or not. Ricky says, and the star of the show, the inspiration behind the Carpenters' classic song, We've Only Just Begun. Boo-boos and Kitty right here. We've only just begun to live. Okay. So we're starting at 7 minutes, 30 seconds in. So Orange Mussolini was trying to call for protests, right? Protests outside Trump Tower. About 15 to 20 people showed up last night in New York City. You can get 15 to 20 people to show up for bottled water for I don't know, anything, something, pigeon racing. You could get 15 to 20 people to show up in New York City for a literal rat race, pigeon racing. Yeah, but anyway, so very few people showed up. Thank you, Mrs. Katara. So protests seem to be fizzling out at Trump Tower, and part of it is the ones who showed up, they were fighting each other. There was infighting. Yes, indeed. Apparently, post-January 6th paranoia has affected the majority of people there. Supporters of the former president gathered at Trump Tower are now being accused of being feds by fellow Trump supporters. You're just a fed. No, you're a fed. No, you're a fed. No, you're a fed. No, Sudafed. No, you're a fed. What? I just can't. Joyce said they had more anti-Trump protesters at the Trump is guilty side. Yeah. Yeah. Kathy, the suspicious minds. Yes. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is us. We're just sitting here like, oh no, go ahead. Don't let us stop you. Go ahead. What a bunch of maroons. What a bunch of ultra maroons. Death card. It's not literal. So, a 7 of Wands, King of Cups, 8 of Swords, Justice. So the protesters, all paranoid, all hemmed in. There aren't that many of them. There are plenty of there's plenty of security keeping them in check. You can't. This was like brag, and this is the things haven't worked so far, and Trump didn't get back into office, and he said he would, and then this is a big old justice card because that's what's coming for Trump. I'm not getting big violence here. I'm not getting a turning of the tide. And again, it's New York City. If you're expecting a great big thing in New York City, against Trump, yeah. For Trump, Cindy says that it's been said there were more reporters there than MAGA. Yep. Ricky says a dull roar. Or like the guy around Boebert yesterday during the prayer. Yeah. Anyway, and why are the police been asked to wear in New York City? They've been asked to wear their like dress uniforms today, but the grand jury doesn't meet again until tomorrow. Anyway, I'm not expecting. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, Trump back at Mar-a-Lago on Sunday night. Apparently, they did roll his plane out onto the tarmac. Who knows? They may have been getting washed. Joyce is not dress uniforms, just the regular uniforms. Okay. 5 of Wands, Sun, Ace of Wands. This energy has just moved toward Trump. It's just him at Mar-a-Lago. It's the truth coming out. He's calling for rancor, and he's yelling. It's just nice try. Roxana says, I didn't know he had a working plane. Oh yeah, I think the Saudis fixed it or something, or paid to have it fixed. Anyway, okay. William says there was a video on TikTok of Dump's plane leaving. Really? Did we have any idea where this jerk is today? Is he in New York or is he in Florida? Do we know? Debo says, Dear Great Gussie, that jet needs a wash. Saw it last month and it's filthy and also crappy. Yeah. Lisa says maybe he's going to do a runner. I don't get that. I don't. Okay, so at 14:30, Lindsey Graham, because what? Basically, how much longer is Lindsey Graham going to keep, boxing up his career and handing it to Trump, or just throwing it away? Lindsey Graham is doing the morning news rounds while claiming Trump's arrest would be BS. Big stupid, as in what you're doing, because what you're doing is big stupid. Bigly stupid. But we've been through this. when I read on Lindsey, what I get is he made it through life by finding the biggest alpha male he could find and then ingratiating himself to become the alpha's absolute biggest defender. And that's what he's still trying to do. Mm-hmm. Thank you, sunshine. Oh, so Lindsey, rancid mint julep. I'm telling you to sit down. Oh, I'm sure we'll get there. Stephanie Martin says, well, he is an expert on BS. Yeah. Knight of Cups. Wow, you actually have feelings about this? Lindsey, believe it or not, is more sensitive than he lets on. If he was a nice person, would care. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Oh, he's also doing some CYA. Star, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. He is very worried. He is very worried about Georgia. So he's trying to get out in front of things, be a supporter, be seen as loyal. He does have name recognition. There is some star power, and he's been trying to get away. Just, I'm not here. I don't know anything, but it's not working. And then there's going to be the insult to injury, which is when I believe Fani Willis is going to get out of that second grand jury with some suggestions. The grand jury is going to give Fani Willis some suggestions on who to indict. And Fani Willis will probably say, oh, thank you. And then grab everybody who's been who tried to steal the election. Yeah, Cindy, Lindsey, for some stupid reason, thinks it will save his bacon if he sticks up for Trump. Yeah. Oh, Greta says, I just watched an interview with Lindsey Graham and Al Franken on The Daily Show last night. Together? How'd it go? I haven't seen that, Greta. Lindsey. Rancor is the fashion. Queen of Swords, Chariot, Hierophant, Queen of Wands, Empress. He's really going to try to say that his position protects him. Really, because that's Fani Willis being the queen of litigation here. This is a big, showy thing. It is going to be a big deal when she comes forward. Lindsey's going to try to say, "Oh, I can't be there. I'm important. I'm over here. I've got important work to do." Yeah, but it's not just going to be him, and we're all going to see it. Yep. Azalea says that's a lot of people in that spread. Yes. Yep. Greta says, yes, they're friends. Lindsey Graham is friends with Al Franken. Okay. Man. Susie Buckingham says she should drop all the indictments at once. Yeah. All right. Now this is just, good luck. 20 minutes in. House Republicans are seeking testimony from the Manhattan DA on the Trump hush money probe. It's not a subpoena, it's a request. And then he's going to say no, because he's probably not even going to respond, because it's an open investigation. And then the Republicans are going to be like, he wouldn't even come and talk to us. Dude, I'm not sure your mothers would come and talk to you at this point. Okay. So you can't, this is an ongoing investigation. This is you can't, yeah, William, I agree. These Republicans, they have no authority. You have no authority here. Okay. There's the House, and there's the Southern District of New York, and they're not. You just no. You're no. Page of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Yeah, they're just going to complain on the right. But and they've sent their thing and they're going to complain, but he's not going to be in any, they're not going to be able to do anything to him. They're going to make hay wherever they can. They're trying to deflect the focus off of Trump's potential criminality, all the other stuff he's done. Yeah, but it's not going to be, not a hill of beans. Not a hill of beans. I've got my questions for today, I'm afraid, but please do drop your questions in the chat before I come on. I'm grateful and happy to read on your questions, but I've got my list for today. All right, Valerie's questions next. Oh, this makes me crazy. 20. Putin has an arrest warrant out for him due to the kidnapping of Ukrainian children. Flames. God bless you, Madeline Kahn. Okay. Putin has an arrest warrant out for him due to the kidnapping of Ukrainian children. Valerie was wondering, does this connect to the Trump-Russia meeting in 2017? Don Jr. said the meeting was about adoption. Did Donald pledge back then to help traffic children? Original article for reference is the link in the description. Putin's heinous all on his own. And Betsy DeVos is the one who made... She's the one who made money from separating children. Yeah. Her family owned the service that was taking care of that. That's what, yeah. Anyway, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this has really not been a good look for China. I've been watching the news this morning, and I even said the other day, I was like, don't do it. Don't do it, China. Don't go have that photo op right after the focus on the... Okay, but he did it anyway. Oh, I'm going to cry. Okay, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, Fool, Queen of Swords, 2 of Wands. Vladimir Putin is a monster on a scale I cannot even express to you. Donald Trump is vile from the top of that dead thing on top of his head down to his, I have no doubt, disgusting toes and everything in between. And there aren't any cards here of partnership. They're both heinous, and they will have to answer on the other side for what they've done to children. Moving on. Okay, MTG. MTG is a question about MTG. 2515. MTG and other Republicans have urged supporters of Trump not to heed his call to protest his looming potential indictment. Is Trump losing all the GOP backing he had? MTG. Trump support. MTG Trump support. She's still backing Trump. She's still out there talking as if he's the greatest thing ever. Debo, I'm with you. I'm not going to repeat it, but I'm with you. Okay, 7. I need to move on here. Because I'm going to just stay upset, and that's not going to help. Anyway. 7 of Cups. It actually feels like a lot of their support is illusory. It's a lot of air. Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. And he still has some support, but it's rickety. The support will last for as long as these people can fundraise off of it. Oh yeah, we're best of buddies. Oh, just best friends. Oh, we couldn't be closer. Rickety creaking boat with a whole lot of stuff said in private, in secret, but in public, oh yeah, sure. We're getting money from this, right? Okay. In that case, oh yeah, we're buddies. Okay. 28 minutes in. This is why I feel so badly for those children. And every time I read on those kids, man. All right. Getting sidetracked is not going to help anything or anybody. Okay. Okay. All right. 2835. Law enforcement has been receiving a surge of violent threats online since Trump announced his hopefully imminent arrest. Hopefully. Yes, any boo-boos and kitty petting time? It may come to that. Thank you. So it's not funny they're getting violent threats. It's just I love the wording of this. Law enforcement has been receiving a surge of violent threats. Don't do that. Online since Trump announced his hopefully imminent arrest. That part I like. Are these armchair warriors planning on getting out from behind their computer and actually doing something when Trump is in cuffs, or are they all talk? Threatening the police. Oh, yeah, that's a smart move. You idiot. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. We're okay, Valerie. We're okay. All right. Yeah. Don't. don't threaten anybody, but don't threaten law enforcement. You send death threats to the police. That's a special kind of stupid. And you don't think there's going to be any repercussions, blowback. 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. They're not listening to reason or decency or anything. What do you expect? I mean, these people act like they were raised in a tree. They don't have the planning, the funding, and you can pretend you're going to do something against, but this center card, the Queen of Swords, which is going to be your military, your police, the whole grouping of them, and then you guys think you're going to be the big bad on your high horses and just send more threats. Mrs. Couture says, I thought it was illegal to do that. Yeah. 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 William Cottrell is saying Ginny Thomas will get them a bus. Yeah, Kathy Delisle saying blinded by narcissism. Yeah, no, they're up on their high horse. They're not organized. They're not. And the worst of the worst, they took care. They went out there for January 6th, and a lot of them are in prison now. Yes, exactly, Susie. I was just talking about that earlier. Okay, so Cindy Lou had a question. Man. Oh, Trump's going to be indicted. It's just a matter of time. We are all excited. He is made of slime. I don't know. Anyway, I couldn't think of something to rhyme. 3245. Cindy Lou had a question. Are MAGA politicians being paid by other countries to be agents of chaos and trying to break the U.S. from the inside out? Indirectly, we've already kind of seen that. Directly, let's see what the cards have to say. So he says he's made of slime is good. Roswell says slime is perfect. Okay, all right. Thanks. That works. Okay. So MAGA politicians, are you being paid by other countries to be agents of chaos and trying to break the U.S. from the inside out? It's fuzzy. And the energy's terrible. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Oh no, Agnes. Kitty had 7 teeth pulled today, but he's doing well. Poor little thing. Poor little thing. Bless. Fruits of labor. They are getting money. 7 of Cups, Chariot, Temperance, 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords. With the Russian money and Russian oligarch money evaporating, it's kind of making a difference. There was a lot of stuff that was hidden from us. A lot of talking points and things that were successfully pushed online before like the 2016 election, to some extent the 2020, to some extent, but temperance. And this is allowing Democrats to really get their message out, because these people on the far right, the politicians, they don't have the kind of influx of money that they had. Plus, how many of them are going to be indicted? So, yeah, and I'm sure that they will try to raise money on being indicted, but yeah, that's a problem they should have. Based on evidence we have seen so far, if the legal system deems it appropriate, if it's done fairly, I'm in. Thank you, Cheryl. All right. So, to Satan. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead. Keep running your mouth. Go ahead. 3615. While representing the party that allegedly wants a smaller government, Ron DeSantis has been privately calling for the U.S. government to step in and break up Google, well, Alphabet, which is the parent company. Could he get enough people on his side to take on the tech giants? He's so underhanded. Okay. Fool. And he really thinks that this garbage he comes up with is going to do well nationally. Republicans haven't won the popular vote in more than 20 years. Just saying. King of Swords. 3 of Wands. Oops, sorry. 2 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. This is the talk of trying to break something up. This is he and Lady Macbeth looking out the window like, did that get us more followers? Did that bring anybody over? Okay, what else could we yell? All right. What other stupid thing could we yell? Well, we've already yelled about Disney. We've already yelled about did you see somebody? Somebody coming over? That's what this is. Meanwhile, there is some. The Biden government is not going after monopolies as much as they could, but they're still going after some of them. DeSantis sitting pretty. Let's put on a show. The energy is just flat. It's like energy, and then it just goes oomph. Pathetic. All right. So at number 9, 39 minutes in, Representative James Comer, Republican from Kentucky, who chairs the House Oversight and Accountability Committee, admitted that he can't control MTG and the QAnon conspiracy theories she brings to the committee. After comparing her to LeBron James, he noted, "It's hard for a coach to tell LeBron James what she's doing is wrong." Are they going to continue to let MTG just go off on any tangent she wants? Mrs. Couture is going to a meeting. I don't blame you. Save your brain. Save yourself. Save yourself. You don't hear about all this stupidity. And anyway. Wheel of Fortune. She's having her moment in the sun. Seven of Cups, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, Hermit. The card for the reading is Wheel of Fortune. Is it just me, or when I've been reading on MTG for a while now, I keep getting these legal problems. These cards have big legal problems. This is not the first time I've been getting this. Karen Smith says, I love all the swords. Yeah. And then this is scrutiny, but also isolation. She's having her moment in the sun. She's lying her rear end off. But then I get things not going so well for her. And like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I remember, for weeks now. Oh, the boss says that looks and sounds good. Good. So, MTG, you have some serious legal problems coming up. Queen of Swords. Now that she thinks that's her, that she's the legislator, she's the bully, but that can be investigations. Let's see. Temperance. All right. Okay. Ace of Cups. That's a beginning. King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. It ends in an Eight of Swords. So it's like, okay, hang on, hold your horses. This is a new beginning, and then taking action against some Republicans, some sitting Republicans. And there she is, hemmed in legally. Or by charges or something. Oh, Jack Smith, what you doing? DOJ, what you doing? So, here, let me close this door. Noisy. Okay. Getting, she's something. Something's coming. Oh, you're gonna love this. I apologize that I don't have this on my computer here, so I have to show you the screen. But the headline at the Atlantic this morning, I took a screen capture because at 44 minutes in, it's about Mike Pence. The Atlantic just put out an article on Mike Pence. Ready? Nobody likes Mike Pence. In focus groups, Republican voters are brutal in their assessment of the former vice president. I told you, Mike. I told you. These people want strongmen. And you have been a suck-up. And then this man tried to kill you and hurt your wife and child. And you still have not. You still dragged your feet and hummed and hawed and there. No. if you had gone after Trump, if you had said he tried to kill me, they'd respect you. They shouldn't, but they'd respect you. Nobody likes Mike Pence. So, and Mike Pence seems to think he really stands a chance as running for president. Forgetting the GOP really doesn't like him. Will he take the hint soon? True, Deborah Johnson. That's what everyone should have done. Stand up to him, but Mike Pence. His energy's terrible. His energy is, surprise, uptight, but there's this brittle, very closed off aspect to it. They tried to kill you. They tried to kill him in the Capitol. That is a Mystery Science Theater 3000 reference. And I'm sorry, I don't think I hit any of those notes properly. But Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands, Justice, Empress, 6 of this is what's happened. He was the vice president. He went along with the most heinous of heinous things. Never forget, he went down to the border. He saw those kids in person. He saw those people in pens. He saw those children separated from their families. And, oh, look, they have nice new t-shirts with, and you know they're new because there's still the fold marks for where they opened something and gave it to these children just before you walked through the door. Because you think kids can wear clothes for days and even a day and have all the creases still in place. He just, the courts will take care of Trump. I have to get my evangelical message. The man literally thinks that Jesus talks directly to him. Not like, nudging me in good ways, but no, Jesus talking to him, telling him what to do. Lisa said that cage inspection from Pence was the thing that did it for me. Yeah. Ricky says Mike Pence is an ostrich. Stuck his head in the sand. Dead as a doornail. His campaign is dead as a doornail. Thief. Oh, far-right victory he thinks he can get. Temperance. No. He's going to be praying. You said I should do this. Doesn't mean you're going to win. Doesn't mean anyone's going to vote for you. I mean, obviously I'm spiritual. And obviously I believe that, I believe we have guides. I believe that angels can help us. I believe people from the other side can send us messages. But the difference is that I know that anything that I hear from a reader, because I pay for readings multiple times a year, I will pay for readings from other readers. I know to not take any of it more seriously than a friend giving me advice. ultimately the decision is mine. And I won't do anything that does not fit into my overall sense of morality. I don't care what you think Jesus said to you. You were a part of children being ripped out of their mother's arms. And then you went down there and played a little PR game. And then your boss sicked a mob on you. They built a gallows for you and were threatening your spouse and child. And you're fuffing around. Jolie says his guides are probably screaming at him to pay attention. I've never read on his guides. I've been kind of, I don't know, it feels a little sacrilegious to do that. But all right, for what it's worth. Guides these are my beliefs. We have guides. There's a group of us. And when there's an opening for you to come down into this world, the whole team kind of celebrates. Kind of like NASA, teams at NASA when an astronaut gets picked. That astronaut's team, they're all excited. And then we come down here and our guides are there, and they kind of keep us protected, and they kind of mingle their energy a little bit with ours, just enough so that when we're connecting with our higher self, they can, say, influence, push. I don't know how to put it. Just be like nudge, whatever it is. The guides around Trump, it feels like every time I've tried to read on them, it's chaos. It's like they're just standing there, and it's like a dark hurricane, and they're just standing there, and they're like, yeah, we signed up for this, we knew this was going to happen. And with Pence, I get the sense that his guides are pretty much like, we knew going into this he wasn't going to listen to us. Not really. Rose Blue says they're exhausted. Yeah, they've done what they can, but he doesn't work with them. Matter of fact, if he even thought they existed, he would think they were devils or something. But you come to this earth, you have your team. Hang on just a second. So C. Johnson said, what happened to the guides of these awful people? They're not being listened to. The main thing isn't your guides. The main thing is your higher self. That's the big thing. Your guides are trying to help you, but your higher self. I've got to make a video about this because I've explained this before. You can think of it like a fractal. Do you know what a fractal? Where you've got the divine energy, massive, and then it kind of splits down into kind of smaller energies, and those are the archangels. And then like that splits down, and then that splits down, and then that splits down, and that splits down, and then you at some point you get to a certain point. That's your higher self, and then it splits down in multiple directions, and those are your lives. And all time is simultaneous. So actually, you've already lived your future lives and your past lives, and this life. It's just we're going the long way around. Einstein figured that out, that all time is simultaneous. Now, what does that mean spiritually? That's up to you. But it's your connection with your higher self. That's the important thing, because it's that connection that gets you. That's your direct line up through to the divine. So that's kind of what I've picked up. Linda Kingsley says, I'm picking up the fellowship in the dark, controlling what is next. The fellowship is the mercenary connection to all of this. Fellowship in the dark spiritually? I've never picked up on that. Honestly. Dave says the words are different, but you think like a Buddhist. Oh, really? Okay. My what I've picked up is kind of all of the misshapen and evil and it's stuff on the astral plane. It's energy that's just on the astral plane that's kind of clumped together, that's trying to scare us because it has a low vibration, and it's a parasite. And then you have the divine, and then the vibration can get lower and lower because we come so far down till we're on the earth. But there are levels of energy lower vibration than ours. And when horrible people die, they usually just pop out of their bodies and then sink to a level. But then I don't get pits of fire. I just get they're just like frozen in just like it's just such low vibration that they're just kind of stuck there, but they're still connected. And then they're on like what I call a trickle charge. And then eventually that builds up their energy enough that the whole system can reboot, and then they realize everything they did. That's what I've experienced. I haven't, as far as some kind of organized thing on the other side, the world is hard enough. Being a low vibration in this world, on this kind of low vibration plane, that's hard enough. And there are lower vibrations, and there's the cruelty people do to each other, and all of that. Yeah, that's the problem. That's what I pick up, for what it's worth. Jolisa's pets are like angelic creatures who help us too. Yes. Rose Boo says, like in 500 years. Well, I mean, obviously there's no sense of time on the other side, but yeah, it takes a while. I don't know how to explain that. Elisa says, interesting explanation. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you. All right. Glenn is saying the Earth is a third dimension density, positive and negative, up, down, polarized, a place to learn. See, and I'm unusual in that I don't really think we're here to learn. I think we're here to do a job. I think we're here to raise the vibration here. I think you can learn on the job, but I think like if you were a plumber or an electrician or something like that, you get your work order and then you go there. Now, will you learn something while you're there? Probably. Should you? Probably. But the main thing you're there is to do a job and to fix whatever you can while you're there and mentor the others who may not have had access to the same tools you have. That's what I get. So we're here to raise the vibration. We have a job. Betty says, like some are teachers. Yes. Ricky says, we're here to do a job and grow with compassion. Yep. And Kingsley, bring heaven on earth as much as we can. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Thank you and thank you for coming to my Boo Boos and Kitty talk. I don't know. Let me, Palywanda. Hallelujah. Yeah. All right. There are 2 questions left. Yes. Trillium Tarot was asking about the Patriot missile systems, and then Glenn was asking about the spring equinox and new moon energies, what kind of changes, what's coming, that sort of thing. So let's do that. Okay. At 1 hour and 15. 1 hour 15. The U.S. is sending Patriot missile systems to Ukraine faster than originally planned. Good. Why are they suddenly rushing to deliver military machinery to Ukraine? I think they just were able to pull it off faster. But because of the visit from Xi or parts of Iran, Putin visiting a captured city, or were they shamed into doing it? I just think they managed to meet the deadline faster than they thought. But let me see. Thank you, Glenn. Oh, Chrissy, thank you. Donation for the Indictment Watch Party. Thank you for keeping us calm and updated. Thank you. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you. Sorry. I think I said your name wrong. It was Sissy Crusoe. Thank you. Knight of Cups. We have the stuff. We're going to get the stuff together. Rose Blue says, I heard the Jets arrived also. Good. Queen of Swords. 6 of Cups. Moon to War Zone. 2 of Pentacles. Emperor. Yeah, they're and then the faster they're getting stuff there. This is like your Lockheed Martin and your military industrial complex. This is the aid we've been sending. This is a war zone, and it's all the help that's coming up is destabilizing Putin. Good. I just think they were able to do it. Maybe they had more stuff, more parts and inventory than they thought, or they were able to. I don't know exactly what happened there, but I don't think there's a lot of outside stuff that move things along, other than just the fact that there's a war on. So, all right. CC Ryder says CNN just reported the missile system sent to Ukraine to help them with spring offensive against Russia. Good. All right, and at 1:03, we've got Glenn's question. Spring equinox and new moon energies combine. We can feel the big changes. What do the cards have to tell us about what's coming? All right. Spring equinox. Happy spring, everybody. Happy Aries season. Happy new moon. Santa says, lovely spring. Yes, Costello was awful. It's coming. Okay, I don't know exactly what this means. It feels like a part of my heart, feels like a piece of my heart it's like gone hard. I think we've had to protect parts of ourselves for so long from all of the fascist energy, from all of the negativity, from all of the cruelty, from all of that there are parts of us that have just frozen up to try to protect us. And spring is a good time to end this. Thank you. Arrest, indictments. Come on. All this this could be a chance for us to start, at least calming down a little, or at least opening ourselves up just a tiny bit more, trying to heal those parts of ourselves. That's what I ask. Have a wonderful day, Fran. Seven of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Pentacles. Full Temperance. Nature is healing, and so are we. Give yourself credit. Seriously, give yourself credit that you have made it this far. That you have survived and helped and done the good you've done in your life, in this world. Thank you. Give yourself credit for that. And things are getting better. And that as Pluto is moving into Aquarius in 2 days, it's already having effect. And we're leaving this workaholic. We're leaving a lot of this workaholic status, aristocracy, Capricorn energy behind. Now, Pluto's going to retrograde back into Capricorn and then go forward again. And then it might actually even retrograde back again, just step a little into Capricorn before it finally keeps moving. But we're moving into a new thing. It's really Pluto moving into Aquarius. But spring equinox is always good. New moons are always good. But we're moving on from this old energy, this old way of doing things. Where someone like Trump, who was born with the silver spoon you can decide for yourself where it was, can reach the levels of power when he doesn't deserve it. We're going into something completely new. It is a new day. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. All right. Oh my gosh, Ricky, today's my wife's 54th birthday. Please send her some positive vibes. Absolutely. Bless you, Mrs. Ricky. Happy birthday. Glenn says, bathe in Aquarian healing waters. Oh, I love that. And yeah. All right. So that it is 1:29 p.m. here in Chicago. That's going to do it for me for today. In 2 hours, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. Just bring your creative projects. It can be absolutely anything. And we just focus on our projects and make progress. That's it. But it works. Anyway, other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. If we do get word, and if I'm not live when we get word about Trump being indicted, arrested, whatever, I'm not picky. I've already got the live stream set up. I'm going to put a post on the community page with a direct link. So even if okay, I bet she's going to go live or something like that. And as soon as I think I'm going to go live, I'll put the date and the time on it, on the cover. But there'll be a link in the community page. So at any point you could just go, if you think it's coming, just hang out over there until it starts and talk to each other. So anyway, yes. And yes, click on notifications. Thank you, Valerie. Yes. So, all right. Yay. Hang in there. You're not alone. You're really not alone. We are in this together. There really are good days ahead. All right. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow, if not sooner or earlier, or I'll see you twice tomorrow, maybe. Or, oh, it's going to be glorious. And this is just like a small thing. This isn't what's coming. It's just a lovely little appetizer. Rest well. Take care. I'll see you back here tomorrow.